Hello there. This is the Sounds American channel. In this video, we're going to talk about the American consonant sound W, as in the word way. You can also hear this sound in words like well, quick, work, or one. We'll be using a special phonetic symbol, W, for this sound. Take a look at the last example. As you can see, the word one has the W sound, but doesn't have the W letter, which kind of gives you an idea that this sound isn't as simple as it seems. And, unfortunately, spelling is not the only problem. The W sound is quite special. It's considered to be a consonant, but pronounced without blocking the airstream. Wait a minute. Let's check what a consonant sound is. Here's a definition from Sounds American. A consonant sound is a speech sound in which the airstream is at least partially blocked when leaving your mouth. Something doesn't add up here, right? The W is made without blocking the airstream, so it's pronounced more like a vowel. But unlike the vowels, it doesn't form a syllable, at least in American English. And that's why linguists call the W a semivowel. Well, whatever. Anyway, if it's a semivowel, it's still a semiconsonant. There's something more important you should know about this sound. The W belongs to the category of consonants that are called the glides. Here's how they're defined. A glide is a sound that's made with the air flowing over the tongue when it leaves the mouth. Awesome! And now's the perfect moment to find out how to make this consonant. To make the W sound correctly, focus on the movement of your lips and the position of your tongue. First, let's learn how to move your lips. Slightly open your mouth, round your lips, and pull them into a small, tight circle. Then as you make this sound, you'll stretch your lips wide with a quick and sharp movement. W. Now let's put your tongue in the correct position for this sound. Start with your tongue in a neutral position. When making this sound, pull your tongue far back to your throat and make it tense. W. Remember, even though the W is a consonant, it's pronounced like a vowel, so you should feel the air gliding over your tongue. And of course, the W is a voice sound, so don't forget to add your voice. Let's try saying it. W. 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 One of the most common mistakes that non-native speakers make is replacing the W with another consonant sound, the V fricative. The problem is that the W sound doesn't exist in some languages, or it's used interchangeably with the V in others. Be careful. In English, this can lead to misunderstandings. Compare. Vial, while, vest, west. Do you see the difference? Correct. The V is a fricative consonant, so it's made by partially blocking the airstream with your lower lip and your upper teeth. Unlike the W sound, which is a glide consonant and made without blocking the airstream at all. We know it may be hard to avoid making this mistake, especially for those who don't have the W sound in their native language. But we also know that practice makes perfect, and this is the only way to learn to pronounce this sound correctly. Speaking about practice, this is how it works. You'll see a word on the screen and hear its pronunciation, like this.
Work.
You'll have a few seconds to pronounce the word. Try to go through as many words as possible. We'll start with the W represented by the letter W. Let's begin.
Work. World. Week. Wave. Whale. Between. Away. Week. Wait. Twist. Swear. Wool.
Wire.
Sweep. Waste. Switch. Wax. Swim. Win. Twin.
Let's stop here for a second and take a short break. Next, we'll practice words where this sound is represented by the letter U in the combinations of letters QU or GU. Let's continue.
Quart. Frequent. Query. Liquid. Square. Question. Quite. Queen. Language. Quit. Equation. Quick. Squint. Quality. Equal. Quote. Jaguar. Squeeze. Squeak. Squat.
Let's pause here for a second to catch our breath. Next, we suggest you practice words in which the letter W is actually not pronounced. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions.
Answer. Awful. Coward. Flower. Jewel. Knowledge. Liquor. Owl. Power. Sword. Toward. Towel. Tower. Vowel. wrap, wreck, wrench, ring, right, wrong,
You're done. Congratulations! Let's talk about the spelling for the W sound. Most often, the W sound is represented by the letter W, as in woman or away. It's also written with the letter U in the following combinations of letters: QU, as in quite or queen, GU, as in language or penguin, and SU, as in sweet or persuade. Before you go, do you want to hear something interesting? In the QU combination, the letter U is either pronounced as W, as in queen, or it's silent, like in tequila, but there are very few words in which it's pronounced as oo or U. If you know what words we're talking about, tell us in the comments. Click like if you like this video. Share this video with your friends, pets, and relatives. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned on our Sounds American channel.